Yo, 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 what's going on? What's going on? It's Terrell, Hall of Fame. D-Line, tbkc, and all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful All right, Dogman 101, Dogman 101. A lot of people are confused. A lot of y'all are very, very confused when it comes to this breed, when it comes to all these breeds. I've explained what breed type is, and I've explained the abusive breed type. Well, for those who didn't know, breed type is nothing more than how well a dog fits to its breed standard. You cannot exclude parts of the standard and just magnify one part of the standard. Like with the bully, of course, everybody has focused on the size of the dog. How big is it? How big is it? How big is it? You can't exclude the temperament. You can't exclude the way the dog is supposed to move or be built, or any of those things, or the dog doesn't have type. That's that simple. It's been one of these things where they do the Jedi mind trick on you, and they tell you, a lot of stupid things that really have messed up the game. But this bully, this thing with the breed type, and they always like, oh, your dog doesn't have type. Your dog. You notice that has never been put towards confirmation or breathing or temperament. This is one of the reasons why the breed is falling apart. We have to get back to the point. If you're going to break down your dog in these facets. First and foremost, health. First and foremost, health is going to be the most important thing that your dog has. You need, if you're an up-and-coming pet owner, if you're an up-and-coming breeder, or if you're an older breeder who haven't been doing it, your dogs need to see the veterinary in some damn time. Stop acting like your dogs never need it. You ain't a dog, man, if you can't go to Tractor Supply and fix your dog. No, sometimes you just have to go to the damn vet. It's that simple. I do a lot of the quote-unquote home remedies and different things like that. Yeah, you can excuse me, it's early. You can go to the Tractor Supply now. You can't even get like the amoxicillins and different things, the shots, but you can get the vaccinations. You can get those, but you can still get antibiotics online. It's easy to get antibiotics online, and you can fix the dogs with certain things, but sometimes you might be missing a lot of things that could very, very, very greatly hurt your dog. And time is of the essence with some of these things. So, take your dog to the vet. Get your dog checked out, and it might be viruses or it could be genetic. Now, the next thing I'm going to say is that part, the genetic part. I'm going to tell you guys this, and this is very, very serious. There is really no excuse or any need to breed any dog that's carrying genetic defects or, let's say, illnesses. If you are trying to improve your program, we should be past the point that we have to put a dog into our gene pool that has a bad this or that or the other, is sick this way or that or the other, and talk about fixing it. They often talk about breeding the old dogs as breeding backwards. No, breeding backwards would be breeding yourself to a point to where you're using dogs as if there's no better answer out here to keep the breed type of the phenotype, and possibly risk losing health on your dog. It just doesn't make sense anymore. Your dog should be health tested. Your dog should be examined by the veterinarian, which is basically health testing. And, we should be getting to the point to where we have the ability to take our dogs at a certain age to get their hips x-rayed and find out that this is a complete animal. We have to get to the point where we're making Rolls Royces, you know what I mean? And I'm not going to name any lower car brand, but y'all know what I mean. Instead of those brands, But the key is that as we start to talk about, breed type, health has to be at the top of the breed type thing. Health has to be. I don't care how great your dog looks. If he has a heart murmur, he's not breedable. If your dog has elongated palates, I don't care how good the dog looks, he's not breedable. If the dog has any other cardiovascular issues, he's not breedable. If he only has one lung working, not breedable. This is something we have to get into a motion of doing, because if not, we continue to breed in the issues that are causing the breed to be an unhealthy breed. Do we really want that? Absolutely not. So we need to fix those things while we have the opportunity to fix those things. You know, next up, you start talking about the second most, and possibly 1B, if health is 1A. And that's, you know what I mean, the makeup of the dog on the psychological level, aka temperament, how the dog acts, how the dog behaves. Aggression should not be allowed. People aggression under any circumstances. If your dog is a serious, I want to bite people dog, don't breed your dog. That's simple. These dogs are all muscular. I'll tell you like this, even if you start talking about pockets, and I know a lot of my pockets, 75 to 105, 108 pounds as a pocket. That dog can inflict a lot of damage really, really fast. You get to the standards, they're a lot bigger. You get to the XL, you got monsters on your head. This is why temperament is going to be of the utmost importance as we go forward. You know, temperament testing, and I'm so tired of hearing everybody cry about the testing. Get your dog temperament tested. Get to an official judge. Official trainer. Get your dog temperament tested. You know, get your dog temperament tested outside of your home, outside of an area where it's comfortable with everybody, because that's one of the biggest mistakes that everybody makes. The biggest mistake that everyone makes, they tend to think that, oh yeah, my dog acts great at home. Well, that's his comfort zone. And typically at our homes, what do we have? We have a bunch of people who are comfortable with the dog. You know, they visited there. This is family. This is that. The dog's very, very comfortable. To take it to a trainer and get a temperament test, you'll start to see the trainers are very, very well trained at bringing out and testing to see if your dog has certain bad characteristics that it might not typically display. This is huge importance, y'all. Like I've told y'all, around the world, there has been a spike in people attacks by dogs. You know what I mean? And the thing of it is that attacks on people by dogs. But this is something that's going to continue to be the number one thing, that the number one ammunition of BSL. Temperament testing should be mandatory at some point in time. We should be able to do this. Now, some people say, hey, my dog goes to shows and this and that and the other. That's understandable. Your dog is getting out. You're seeing your dog. But it doesn't hurt for you to spend a couple extra dollars and a little extra time to go and get a certificate. This will help you greatly, as you will have a legion of professionals who can tell you exactly what you need to do to prove that your dog is worthy of being around people, is capable of being around people. And this certification is a great thing because it's something that you can present when they start to mess with your dog. These are two things that I think we have failed on greatly. And once again, I'm sorry, y'all, I don't have the greatest energy on these videos, but I will talk about it. It's a must that we do these things. The veterinarian visits, the going to the trainer and getting your certification. These are two markers that will help the breed push forward and will get the breed out of a position of being, you know, banned, seriously banned, or worse yet, you know, seriously sicker than, well, I don't know if that's worse, but sick and banned, let's put it that way. You don't want the dogs to continue to go through this. It's a way to breed dogs. It's a proper way. And the thing of it is, our community has to be re-educated to how these dogs are supposed to be. If not, if we continued on this crazy path that we're on right now to just make the biggest dog, and we don't care about their temperament, we don't care that they're scary acting, which scared dogs bite. We don't care that they're really, really aggressive. Of course, those dogs bite. And I'm telling you, the more people get bit by these dogs, the more that this situation takes a up spike. You know, it's going to be horrible. Things are starting with the UK, but it's going to go around the world. You know what I mean? And it's up to us to protect our dogs' reputations. But until next time, y'all, God bless y'all. Much love. Peace.